Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you two different techniques that I love to use to set and conceal the under eye area. So if you want to learn how I do that, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off by concealing my under eyes, and I will be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade number 20, Sand Sable. And you don't want to do too much concealer under the eyes because it's going to get very cakey if you layer on too many products. So you want it to look very seamless and smooth. And I'm going to blend it out with the Real Technique sponge. Okay, so there's my under eye with the concealer. And today I'm going to show you two different techniques that I like to use to set my under eyes. For me, setting my under eyes is one of the trickiest parts of doing my makeup, because a lot of times it ends up looking very cakey and just not as smooth as I would like it to look. So I found that these specific products work very well for setting your under eye. The first one is with the Shade and Light Contour and Highlighting Palette. And I like to mix these two shades at the top. And for that I use a pointed brush like this one that's pretty dense. This one's just by e.l.f. So I just go back and forth between the two shades. And we'll do this on this eye. And you just want to stamp the product on under the eye. You don't want to swoosh it back and forth, because that's how it ends up looking very streaky and not smooth, not cute. So as you can see, it looks very smooth, very soft, and no creasing at all. And the second way that's literally it, by the way, for that technique. The second technique is with the loose powder. The best one I think that is out there right now is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And for that you will need a beauty blender or a beauty sponge that you like. And the trick to this is that you need to go put it in water after you have applied your foundation so that it's very wet. So I'm gonna go do that really quick and come back. Okay, so I went and got the sponge really wet, and I squeezed out the excess water. You don't want it dripping with water either. You just want it really, really wet. If you don't have one of these sponges, you could also use one of these cosmetic sponges and dip it in the powder and just press it under your eye. This is a good alternative if you don't have it, but if you have one of these, I would choose this one instead. Okay, so what you can do is put a little bit of powder on the cap, or remove the sifter and just dip your sponge right in the powder, which is what I'm gonna do. So just kind of pinch the sponge like this and dip it in the powder. And just very lightly press it under the eye. You're gonna let it sit for maybe a minute. You don't want to let it sit for too long, because then it starts looking very dry under the eye. Okay, and then once the minute passes and you're ready to remove the excess from under your eye, you want a very smooth brush like this one. This is just a stippling brush, and what I like to do is just pinch the brush like this, and just with very swift movements kick off the excess. So that, get right under the eye, and then just kind of blend out the edges. Okay, and that's it. So as you can see, both sides look very smooth, no creasing, no anything. Both powders last all day long. They're foolproof. They will not let you down. So those are the two techniques that I like using And I'll go ahead and do the rest of my makeup so that you can see how the powders look like with all my makeup on. So that was the entire video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so I can continue making more videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.